It hasn't been nearly as effective a passer these past few months, and that's unfortunate because when he's passing it well and the assists are coming, he is a much more complete player. It's something he has to be thinking about.
Now let's take a look at Denver's opening lineup. Jokic is out there with Aaron Gordon. Then it's Porter. Then there's Austin Rivers. And for the Trailblazers, Lillard and McCollum are the high-octane guard pair. Powell is out there with Robert Covington, and it's Nurkic in at center. And it's going to be the Trailblazers off the tip. Lillard, the pass to Covington. It's Powell on the wing. First shot, first basket. He's out of the blocks fast.
Nice effort taking the early lead. Here we go.
Take a nice deep breath. You score on that first possession. Gets the game started the right way.
Here's Rivers. One up, one down. 2 points with his first shot this game. The NBA being so much about entertainment, Kenny. If you had to choose the best showman in the league, who would you pick?
Ooh, the best showman.
With style and charisma.
Steph Curry.
Yeah, he'd be right up there, wouldn't he?
LeBron is a showman, but Steph is, I think, the top of the league. Giannis is a showman, but he's by grit, Harden, and maybe someday Zion.
I would go with that as well. The one thing that the one reason that I have a little concern with Steph is we haven't those other, like LeBron doesn't have to have a great team. You know, he can make a team great. That's the one difference with him. I think Giannis can do that.
He made that team great before Kevin Durant got there.
No. Well, he's playing with a few other Hall of Famers. My point is, if you put him out there with guys who weren't all-star caliber players, that's my concern. We've seen, I'm with you, Giannis has done that, LeBron has done that. Steph's a showman in his current existence. And Luka, without a doubt.
All-time showman.
He's off on the second.
Well, after playing very little in his first 2 seasons, McCollum is very electric since year 3. And he has a lot left to accomplish.
And they call the foul, so a chance at the line for one more coming up. And that sends Michael Porter to the free throw line. It's on Damian Lillard. The Nuggets shooting their first free throw tonight.
A lot of talk about Michael Porter Jr. and the way that he plays and how athletic he is. How's he doing that on the vegan diet? For some, it works well.
Now here's McCollum. The pass to Lillard. Drills the three-pointer.
And he's not going to miss that sort of an opportunity from deep.
For Denver, they've gone 2 or 3 here to start out the game. Passes it to Porter. Powell pulls it in. So first quarter just over a minute and a half in. Kicks it to Nurkic. Covington in the corner. Covington a screen on Porter. And it's McCollum off the drive. The shot's good. The NBA definitely is a global product, and at the same time, Commissioner Silver reaffirming the league's American values of free speech. It's caught some people off guard, perhaps. It's not always easy, is it?
Well, he's got the most difficult job, and you got to give the commissioner a lot of credit, staying true to who he is and what he feels the league is about, and able to tell that story to the world, and not just here nationally, but internationally.
Sacrifice money that was coming into the league for values that he thought were important.
Bottom line, freedom is not free.
Trailblazers have gotten their first 3 shots to go in for him to start off this game. Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with David Aldridge.
Well, I caught up with Coach Mike Malone, and it's Damian Lillard scoring that's first and foremost in his mind. He told me defensive help is going to be key. He anticipates they'll run Lillard around screens all game, and he's implored his guys to be ready for it. We'll see a lot of team defense being played tonight, or at least trying to be played tonight, Kevin.
All right, thank you, David.
And Porter has such great athleticism, able to get up and throw it down.
Powell for three. And it's Denver with the rebound. About 3 minutes gone here in the first quarter. Now here's Porter. He's got 5. Jokic high post. 5 on the clock. Right at the free throw line. Rebounded by Covington. Trailblazers leading by 3. Pass to Lillard. And first quarter, we're about 3.5 minutes in. And a wide open look for McCollum. And it's good. Assisting on the play was Lillard.
This is why you can't afford to leave someone when Lillard has the ball.
Pass to Jokic. He dishes it to Porter. To the middle. To the left wing. Campazzo got a piece of it. And he's able to get it back. And another shot. Now Powell. There's the pass to Lillard. It's hauled in by Gordon. The Nuggets trail by 5. He kicks it to Porter. Fades away. That shot no good. Good D by McCollum.
Kenny, you played in so many different kind of offensive styles and systems during your basketball career. What stands out as your favorite?
Favorite was the Rockets. So that was the best style of play that I enjoyed most.
Yeah, I think you make a great call. You know, people would think like as a guard, you'd want to just have more opportunity to be the focal point, but the reality is we'd rather win.
Without question.
You'd much rather play with a great big in our era who could dominate the paint because the role reverses. They basically become your point guards because they're playing out double teams, and now you're getting to catch guys in transition running at you where you can be more effective.
And already they've staked out a noticeable advantage in terms of aggression and controlling the backboard.
Rivers plays with a chip on his shoulder, and that time driving right through contact.
Lillard looking around. Covington kicks to Lillard. Back to Covington. Here's Powell. This is his first chance at the line tonight.
Shoot 2.
And the first one drops. The Nuggets making a switch here. Howard's checked in. And that one goes in. 2 from the line that time.
And at the line, it's all about consistency with him. His routine, his stroke, it never wavers.
Rivers bounce pass. Outside Porter. Pass to Jokic. And the call will be against Jusuf Nurkic. That's his first foul.
And you look at the finishes for the Blazers the last few years, they can compete in the West, but the team is still trying to figure out how to make it that next step. Do you see that happening in the foreseeable future?
Oof, the team has a lot of talent, but a lot of injured talent, you know, and when they're healthy, and we could see what all of their players collectively can do, but the West is brutal. I don't know if they can get through it.
You know, I go back to their issue is the same we've always seen. Like, you go back when Dominique Wilkins was a great player. It wasn't that he wasn't great. It was just some guys greater. You know, Larry and that team, Magic and his group, Dr. J and his group, and you have a similar dynamic now. Like Dame Lillard is an all-time great player, but those other teams that he's trying to battle against, man, they just have guys that might be just a step above.
Well, he does not lack for confidence, does Austin Rivers. He plays with a huge chip on his shoulder.
So he picks up just one from the line that time. Portland leading. Lillard outside. The teardrop falls in. Lillard's got 5 points so far.
As if he wasn't unstoppable enough, Lillard developed a deadly floater.
Howard finds Jokic. Jacks up a three. A three-pointer is right on target.
Remember when big men shooting threes were as rare as a Sasquatch, and now those big guys are everywhere.
Powell dishes to McCollum for the three. And so the ball out of bounds. McCollum touched it last.
And let's check out the numbers for McCollum. A very nice season for him last year. Averaged about 22 points per, 4 assists and 4 rebounds. And very few players in the league can go out and produce like he has. Just a great stretch for him.
He keeps playing like this, and you know in arenas, especially at home, when the star player is playing this well, those MVP chants come raining down.
Now Gordon following the miss by Michael Porter from deep. And that won't go, missing the go-ahead bucket. And so it's McCollum. He'll bring it up for the Trailblazers.
And something from your era that is always talked about, Kenny, hand checking. How big a difference did hand checking make for defenders?
It made the game easier for defenders, without question. You know, I actually, our series with Greg is the reason there's no hand checking rule. Because Derek Harper,
There was so much.
he was so aggressive with the hand.
I always felt that was a guy. Man, first of all, he was big and strong, and when he put that hand on you, felt good, didn't it, kid? He liked that. He liked that.
You could feel it, right? That's what you're saying.
feel
You
it.
could feel
And he
it.
could literally guide you where he wanted you to go.
Without question.
First free throw is good.
Just a smooth scorer is C.J. McCollum, and that combination of being confident and crafty keeps helping him pile up points in terms of his career statistics. Now he's at the line.
Here's what Portland's going with right now. Enes Kanter's checked in for Nurkic. Anthony comes in for Robert Covington. And it's Simons in for Lillard. So he gets them both. The Nuggets trail by 3. Howard, the pass to Millsap. Driving the lane. Count that one.
Like seeing Paul go with the floater there, showing off the delicate touch, especially for a guy his size.
For Portland, they've gotten 6 of 11 shots to go down so far. Pretty nice shooting. Here's Simons. That's tipped. Here is Howard. The shot by Harrison, no good. So for the Trailblazers, their last game, a loss to the Suns. Here's Simons. Millsap with the steal. Howard with it. Pass to Chanchar. There's a screen. And that one's good, Harrison.
Yeah, not a perfectly set screen there, but got him just enough room to get that shot off.
To the inside. Here's McCollum. Off target with the close range fadeaway.
You know, they don't score on that shot, but they're going to be happy with those kinds of possessions.
There's the drive. The shot by Harrison, no good. Portland's gone a meager 1 of 6 from three-point land since we got started tonight. Back to McCollum. Good ball movement here by the Trailblazers. Outside Anthony. Dishes to McCollum. Shot clock at 5. Three-pointer. And no good that time. And Denver the other way now. They traveled to Portland last time they faced the Trailblazers and came away with the win.
Yeah, I think they prepared to face more defensive pressure, and that one didn't happen, and boy, they just rolled.
It took just a little bit of time, but once they figured out the D on that night, man, their offense was rolling.
Clearly a foul.
Well, Kenny, you've played with so many all-time great players, one of which was Hakeem the Dream Olajuwon. He was a good one. Do you think we'll ever see another one just like the Dream?
I don't think so. He was so unique. His ability, his footwork, his timing. He led the league in top 10 in 5 categories one time.
Isn't that amazing?
5 categories.
That's incredible.
Offensively and defensive categories. It's unbelievable. Just a dominant force.
If you think about him, he is what the modern game is today. He was the one guy in his era who played the way bigs can play today.
That's a good thought.
Damian Lillard, he's checked in for C.J. McCollum. He hits the second from the line. Portland trailing here. Lillard, the pass to Simons. Back to Lillard to end the cold streak. Denver grabs the miss. 1:57 left here in the opening quarter. Howard setting the pick for Millsap. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here. That one's on Anthony. Well, let's take a look at last year's top scorers. Damian Lillard, 3rd.
And looking back, his points per game really underscored the fact that he never took a game off. I mean, one special performance after another all season long.
And that one falls for Paul Millsap.
And Paul Millsap has been underrated for most of his career. A consistent double-double threat and has performed at an all-star weekend.
And so Paul Millsap nails both of them. Trailblazers trail by 4. Here's Simons. He's gotten some minutes, but nothing on the board yet.
Well, a lot of players in the league are going to make that shot, and for him, it's pretty much automatic. It's a good defensive effort to prevent the layup.
So many combo guys in the backcourt now, Kenny, but there are still a few traditional style point guards left, and they're sure fun to watch.
Yeah, you still got Rondo. You still have Mike Conley.
Yep.
Obviously CP3. These are traditional point guards that think pass first. Still got LeBron. He's a traditional point guard. He passes first. So it's still fun to watch.
And here's a look at some stats for Damian Lillard. Last season, he played outstanding. 3rd in scoring, 5th in assists, and he was top 10 in free throw percentage. Did not waste opportunities to convert at the line.
And you only average top 3 in points if you have a particular mindset that you are the guy. Here's Simons. There's a screen by Cantor. A nice shot by Simons.
And a nice job here early of establishing an inside presence.
Pass to Millsap. He takes it in. It's blocked.
That's good footwork from the big man as Kanter aware defensively to get to that one.
And that one gives them a +5 rebound advantage, Kevin.
There's 42 seconds left in the first quarter. Now the pass to Millsap. Here's Harrison. 5 to shoot. And again, Denver with the triple.
Yeah, and that's back-to-back threes. The D just seems to be slacking off a little bit.
Simons, the pass to Lillard. Takes it inside. There it is, his third basket. He's taken 7 shots to get those 3.
Man, this guy plays so much bigger than his size. Lillard showing the strength and body control.
Here's Harrison.
You won't see a lot of blocks out of Kanter, but there he uses his bulk and length to affect the shooter's rhythm.
And so it's Denver with their lead standing at 6 points here at the end of the quarter. And they've done a phenomenal job down low. So many of their points coming right at the rim. Right back after this break. And before the game, we talked to Damian Lillard. You know, Greg, he is still as competitive as they come. Here's what he had to say.
I don't fear nobody. And, you know, if somebody going to come after me, I'm going to be right here for it. And, you know, he's the ultimate example of that, somebody that's going to come for your lunch. And that's just what it is. I'm always ready for the challenge.
And if Lillard's proved anything to us, Greg, in his career, you know he loves a challenge.
One of the premier big shot makers in this game. I don't know if there's anyone you'd rather give the ball to in crunch time.
And if you're just joining us, we've played through 1 quarter in this one. And a moment here to take a look at the scoring breakdown for Denver.
Guys, they are dialed in from behind.
Oh, the power on that throw-down.
Oh, Dame, you didn't have to do that, but he wants to make a statement. You can't stop him.
Kenny, so much can happen on draft night. What was it like for you the night you were selected out of North Carolina, number 6 overall?
It was interesting because I wasn't sure if I was going to Sacramento.
Really?
Because I interviewed for everyone else in the top 10, basically, except for them. And they took me without an interview. And that surprised me. Not very often, Greg, in life you get a job without an interview.
Yeah.
Well, I got that one.
A high-paying job.
A high-paying one at that.
No less.
Covington against Green. Outside Porter. That shot, no good. And it's Portland the other way. Anthony finds Lillard. And here in the second with about a minute and a half gone by.
Have to get out on this. When Lillard feels comfortable pulling, he's deadly.
And so it's Rivers with it. He'll bring it up for the Denver Nuggets. Passes it to Jokic. The dish to Porter. The Nuggets moving the ball around. Down low. Back to Rivers. Fires the 3. Portland grabs the miss. Simons the pass to Kanter. And they take the lead. And the Trailblazers lead by 1.
A reliable finisher who can score in a multitude of ways. Kanter is a tough cover down low.
Howard against Lillard. It's Howard with the drive. That one's off. Still out of sync. The Trailblazers have gone 3 of 4 from the floor here in the second quarter. Lillard the pass to Simons. Back to Lillard. Can he keep it going? Green with the rebound. Green's got his 5th rebound right now in the game. Pass to Porter. And he comes up with the deuce. Porter's got his third basket of the night right there.
Yeah, good defense there. But Porter does go 6'10" with that 7-foot wingspan. And how about a 9-foot standing reach?
Lillard, right side. Floats one. That shot off. And the Nuggets going the other way. And in the second quarter, a little under 3.5 minutes played already.
Yeah, the defender all over it.
The Nuggets have missed 2 free throws in the game, going 5 for 7.
And just to mention, a season ago, they were very comfortable at the line, hitting about 78% of their free throws.
And that one falls for Howard. Nurkic checked in for Portland. McCollum comes in for Anthony Simons. Gordon's checked in for Denver. And so Howard nails both of them. And a little under 3.5 minutes elapsed in the second quarter of play. Lillard outside. And Lillard throws it down.
Well, no one questioned Lillard's toughness. Plays much bigger than his size.
And this is his first trip to the line tonight.
And, you know, something I remember from their last game was how good he was at the line.
What's up?
The free throw drops for Lillard.
A skilled basketball player, but he's also an outstanding rapper. I don't know if Lillard is better on the court or in the booth.
And here's Jokic. 20 points for him last game against the Pistons in Detroit. Clock at 6. Here's Gordon. And he tries off the glass, but it's no good. The Trailblazers have gone 4 of 7 from the field in this second quarter so far. And Lillard kicks to Covington. Pass to McCollum. Lets it go from deep. Sinks the three-pointer. McCollum's got 12.
And you see the mindset. McCollum's learning from his time next to Lillard. There's no distance too great.
Timeout is called. First of the game for the Nuggets.
Trying to snap them out of this little slump.
Well, they can't find the net right now, and all they need, I think, is just to get one to go, get back on track.
The 2K leaderboard provides us now with this list of last season's assist leaders. Fifth on the list, Damian Lillard.
Very few guys pass the ball better than he did. I mean, he didn't just have eyes in the back of his head. It's almost as if he had them on both sides, too.
And there's the pass to Jokic. Inside. The 9-foot shot. That one off the back iron and out. Trailblazers leading by 3. Here's Lillard. Out to Anthony. There's the triple. It's hauled in by the Nuggets. Passes it to Gordon. And another miss by Denver. And here's Portland. They're on a 13-4 run. Anthony dishes to McCollum. Here's Nurkic. Lays it up, and despite of the excellent defense at that, Nurkic has got the lead up to 5 now for the Trailblazers. Now here's Rivers. 8 points his last outing. Porter kicks to Gordon. Jokic with a screen on Covington. Gordon, and the shot goes in. Gordon's got his second basket of the night.
And there's just so much athleticism to Gordon's game. Good luck trying to contain him inside.
Lillard outside. Covington, a screen on Rivers. Here's Lillard. Out to Anthony. It's Covington on the wing. Defended by Gordon. Nurkic can't hit.
We're not going to see that very often. The defense in the vicinity, but still, he's not one to blow layups.
Here's Jokic. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. It's going to be on Yusuf Nurkic.
And Jokic, even though we look at his body and you don't think he plays physically, he can do that.
And some stats here, guys. The scoring breakdown for Portland.
We've seen a lot of their points coming off penetration in the first half.
It also feels like they just got into a great rhythm from the three-point line right away in the game.
And he makes the first.
They've hit every one of their free throws here in the second quarter. Very important when you're trailing.
And Portland making a change here. Powell's checked in. And good on the second, so he makes them both.
Makes it pretty tough on the defense. Who you going to pick to send to the free throw line? And he's hitting the free throws right now. Form looks good.
Nurkic, a screen on Rivers. And Damian Lillard throws it down hard.
Another reminder that Damian Lillard can be explosive, and we love it.
He made the only free throw attempt he had earlier in the game.
One shot.
Think about just how much focus Lillard has every year about his drive to be one of the best guards in the league. Whether it's recognized or not by an all-star appearance really doesn't have an impact on how he approaches the game.
And checking out the stats for Jokic. Great showing for him last season. 13th in rebounding, 13th in assists, and he was in the top 20 in field goal percentage, able to create offense with tremendous efficiency.
And we talked about how strong he was on the boards, going hard at it at both ends last year, really helping out his team.
Yeah, looking up at the scoreboard, guys, that's his third foul, and his coach has to consider now sitting him down.
Let's take another look at the staunch defense during that mobile one block.
And you can see the mindset he has. When the game's this close, he's going to bring it at that end of the floor.
Trailblazers leading by 4. Lillard outside. And it's Rivers with the rebound. And it's Rivers with the ball. He brings it up for the Denver Nuggets. From outside the arc, sinks the triple. Rivers has got his third basket of the night.
Well, the deep ball accuracy is much more consistent now from Austin Rivers, learning how to be an effective shooter at this level.
Denver's gone 4-6 from outside the arc tonight. Campazzo. And no good. Had a chance to take the lead there. Powell with it. Picked up by Rivers. Unloads from 9. The shot by Powell, no good. Last outing for Denver, they won that game against the Pistons in Detroit. To the paint. Here's Jokic from 7. Shoots over Nurkic. He makes that one drop. Only his second in 5 tries.
Love the floor spacing with this offense because Jokic at the center can move the ball just about anywhere you want. Now he's attacking the paint.
And there's the call on Austin Rivers. That'll be his second foul of the game.
I mean, I like the call. I thought the defense was just there a little late.
And Portland has possession. They trail by 1. McCollum kicks to Covington. From past the arc. Jokic grabs the miss.
And he didn't punish them for the weak coverage there, but they can't count on him to continue missing.
Gordon for 3. And it's Portland with the rebound. Lillard's got rebound number 5 here tonight. Here he goes. Laid in with a nice touch off the glass. Lillard's got 20 points.
Solid in the first. Fantastic here in the second. He was just waiting for the moment.
Harrison passes to Jokic. Good ball movement here by the Nuggets. Nurkic with the steal. Lillard outside. It's tipped. Stolen by Rivers. Drops in the breakaway layup. Rivers has got 5 points now this quarter.
Making the easy shots and the tough shots. He's on top of his game.
McCollum outside. From the arc. Hands it from downtown. McCollum's got a pair of triples in the second now for the Trailblazers.
Yeah, he couldn't connect on anything from outside in the first quarter, but now he's hit 2 threes in the second quarter, and he looks much better.
Rivers can't get it to go. Portland's gotten half their shots from three-point range to go down in the second quarter. 3 of 6 from downtown. Here's Lillard. Count the bucket, and he's got a free throw coming up as well.
And doing a really solid job getting that ball inside. Much more of a physical presence here in the second.
For Portland, they have been coming through at the charity stripe. They've made 7 of their 8 attempts.
And as a team, excellent a season ago. About 80% when they got to the line.
Enes Kanter's checked in for the Trailblazers.
One shot.
Throw good, Damian Lillard.
And they have yet to miss a shot from the line here this quarter.
The Nuggets trail by 5. Howard kicks to Harrison. Here's Chanshaw. 11 points last game. Here's Gordon. Powell pulls it in.
Well, his poor shooting is a big reason that they're staring at this deficit right now. He needs to get on track if they're going to find a way to win.
It's Powell on the wing. The tray. No good that time. Denver's gone 1 of 4 from three-point range in the second. Not a whole lot dropping out there for them. Millsap a screen on McCollum. Here's Howard. An amazing finish with a hand right in his face. Howard's got 4 points now in the quarter.
And giving up some inches inside, but makes up for it with an aggressive style.
Yeah, the big man not going to slow him down from getting that deuce.
McCollum with the ball. He's picked up by Millsap. And the shot goes down. McCollum's got the lead. Back up to 5 now for the Trailblazers.
Even when knocked off balance, McCollum says, I'm zeroed in on this target.
And Kenny, great to have you on the show as always. You got to come back soon. Promise us you'll come back soon.
I'm coming back next week.
Good.
I am not.
Good.
There's more food down here. It's friendly about here. It's more room, man. I can't wait to be here. More air, everything, man. Everything's more down here.
And Greg, a lot of fun to be joined by Kenny the Jet, huh? As brilliant as he was on the court, he is just as amazing off it.
And, you know, Kenny has this amazing knack for describing what he sees with such clarity. Rare gift, and I'm glad he could share it with us.
Chanshaw, the pass to Harrison. Off target from three-point range. 7-second difference, shot and game clock. Lillard outside. And he gets the basket. Officials blowing the whistle, so a chance at the line for one more.
Man, at the point guard position, are you kidding me? Explosive scoring ability and body control. That results in a bucket and a free throw.
And it'll be his 4th time going to the free throw line in the game. Simons, he's checked in for the Trailblazers. And a switcher also for Denver. Green's checked in.
One shot.
And just a much better job of attacking and getting to the line here in the second quarter. Didn't have a single attempt in the first.
Now Howard.
Well, he typically carries such a heavy load on offense. Lillard shows the energy to get it done on defense as well.
And so it's Damian Lillard making things happen for the Portland Trail Blazers. A grand total of 28 points for him in the game now. They have no answer for him defensively. And now let's catch up with David Aldridge, who's standing by from the sideline. All right, Dave.
Hey, Kevin, thanks. Here with Coach Terry Stotts. Coach, they've been shooting poorly. Is that good defense or bad offense?
Probably a little bit of both. I think we're competing defensively, and they've missed some opportunities.
It's led to good results for you, though. Back to you, Kevin.
Thanks so much, David, and we'll step away briefly, but get you right back out here for the start of the third quarter after this break.
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Ernie Johnson here with Shaq and Kenny, and a favorite time of the year as we're halfway through one of the first games of this fresh NBA season. And joining us once again after his valiant attempt at live action analysis, it's Kenny Smith.
Welcome back, Kenny.
What are you laughing at?
How you think it went, Kenny?
Oh, it was fun, man. It went great, man. What do you guys think?
Good for you. I mean, if you're happy, we're happy for you, bud. That's good.
It was good, man.
They awesome. Loved me. It really was. It was really awesome, wasn't it, Shaq?
Ernie, remember when he?
Oh, no, Kenny, you were great. Really, you were spectacular. I've never heard anything. I've never heard anything like it. Really. Yeah. I mean, and I mean that in a really nice way. It was awesome. Man, was it tremendous. I think I'll never hear anything like that again in the history of broadcasting.
Kenny, you were so good.
Haters.
Boy, he was brutal. And that's going to do it for our halftime show, sadly. Third quarter about to start. See you again after the final.
Horn. Oh, buzzer.
And we've got third quarter of basketball for you. 2 quarters in the books. Really an incredible game from Lillard.
Yeah, it's been a great performance from him, really staying focused on quality shots.
Yeah, this is showing that they're not going to play at anybody else's pace but their own.
Look, I know you've played for some great coaches in your day. What is it that separates the truly elite coaches, in your opinion, from just coaches that are pretty good?
I think the one attribute that's most important for a great coach is consistency. And I've said this, you can coach a lot of different ways, you can win a lot of different ways, but you've got to be sincere and true to your principles and your philosophy. And those are the coaches, and I've had them that have done it different ways, but they've been the most successful. And listen, you've also at the professional level, you've got to have a presence about you. You got to have some charisma out there as well to get these men to buy in.
Taking a look at the Nuggets, they've got Austin Rivers. Jokic is out there with Aaron Gordon. Then it's Porter. And we just got a second look there at the exceptional mobile 1 block.
And that's what a team needs when they're trailing. Energy on D.
Outside, Covington. Off the mark there with the 3-point shot. The Nuggets trail by 7. Pass to Porter. And he could not get that one to go. A lot of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2.
And at 6'10", Porter is a threat to score inside, which is why the defense trying to rough him up a bit.
And this will be his second and third shots at the line here.
Shooting 2.
The first free throw is good. Second free throw, no good. Portland leading by 6. And for those of you turning in, we're about a minute into the second half. Porter against McCollum. Here's the floater. And it's Denver with the rebound. Jokic has got 8 rebounds in this game. It's up a 3. Rebounded by Covington.
And close to making the defense pay for the lax coverage that time.
You dig down deep at some of the numbers. Jokic is a much better defender than what he gets credit for. I think we always think about athleticism around rim protection, but sometimes it's just about size and smarts, and he has that.
Rivers with it. 10 points for him. Pass to Jokic. Shoots over Covington. And another miss by Denver. Trailblazers have gone 0-4 from the field in the second half. Yet to find the mark. And Jokic likes physical play. Brent, he embraces the contact.
Well, you look at his physique, and I think he can absorb a lot of what it is that comes his way. But he's comfortable wrestling. He's got brothers. He knows what that's like. And he also loves to mess around with those press conference microphones, as we see.
And his presence as a scorer, it just has a calming effect for the rest of the team. He's a fallback option whenever they need one.
For Denver, they have shot 10 of 13 from the free throw line.
One shot.
Well, we know, Greg, that Jokic is such a unique talent at that center position. Young player, already top 10 in career triple-doubles.
How about the most triple-doubles ever by a foreign player? You think of the great skilled European big man. Jokic, arguably the most skilled of them all.
Just under 2.5 minutes into the third quarter now. Outside, Porter. Kicks to Gordon. Denver passing it around, and it's going to be out of bounds. The Trailblazers will take it.
Let's see the stat sheet here for Robert Covington. Last year, getting it done. 10th in steals and a top 15 ranking in blocks per game, supplying that backline protection that is so key to a great defense.
And like a thief in the night, he will pick your pocket clean. Top 10 in steals, as you said last year. Always a threat to cause a turnover. And he gets contact and the whistle on the shot. 2 shots coming up. And the Denver Nuggets get called for the foul. It's his first trip to the line. That free throw, no good. flattening the lottery odds, Greg. Do you think that's worked out as intended?
You don't hear as many predictions about who's going to get the one pick or the second pick. I think that's good for the players and the fans. You don't want anyone rooting for you to lose.
No, absolutely not. And the second free throw, good.
And last year showed that there's still a place in the NBA for a guy like Melo. Mostly a mid-range shooter in the league that has turned away from that. But buckets are buckets, and Melo can still light it up.
Feeds it to Gordon. And they finally get it to go. A full night's work on the boards in one trip down the floor.
Well, we've seen that movie a few times, haven't we? An easy bucket in the paint.
Nurkic a screen on Rivers. And Lillard kicks to Anthony. Again, the miss by the Trailblazers. Well, Carmelo Anthony was out of the NBA for about a year, calendar-wise. Greg, were you surprised it took him so long to get a look and get back in the NBA?
Kevin, I wasn't shocked, but absolutely I was surprised. I mean, it was always going to take the right fit for Melo and the right team. And in this case, it was the Blazers. But Melo showed he has legs left in the league and can still be a positive.
Second half here. We're just over 3.5 minutes into it. 6 on the shot clock. And then Rivers with the dunk.
Well, Jokic with great anticipation there. One of his better qualities as a passing big.
Lillard against Rivers. Nurkic a screen on Rivers. Lillard the pass to Nurkic. It's good. Nurkic has got his second bucket of the night.
And good passing in the paint may be even more important to an offense than great passing on the perimeter. Those are areas where you got to be careful.
Outside, Porter. Campazzo. Rebound by the Trailblazers. They've led by as much as 10.
You know what? He's just stone cold right now. Really not sure if he's their best option offensively as they try to get back in this game.
Nurkic finds Lillard. Knocks down the three ball.
And they're really in a good position here, thanks in part to the way he's been able to score the basketball.
Outside, Gordon. Inside, and stolen by Lillard.
No doubt it's been a bit of a struggle for him here in this quarter in terms of scoring.
And the pass to Gordon. Makes it off the glass. Gordon's got 8 points.
And you gotta love the big bucket in the paint in this sort of a grinded out game.
Lillard, right side. That falls. Nice feed that time from McCollum. And the Trailblazers lead by 8.
He's just such a dynamite scorer, and for 82 games of a regular season, Lillard's in attack mode.
And Michael Porter is going to pick up the foul. That is his first foul of the game.
Oh, great defense there. Anticipated the play and got there first.
Howard's checked in for the Nuggets. Trailblazers leading by 8. Lillard outside. McCollum outside. Those three-pointers off the mark.
Well, if he's going to keep shooting, they've got to run some plays for him. Screens, pick and rolls, anything they can do to get him started.
And there's no question that Gordon is a talented player, and it's clear he wants to be a star in this league.
This is his first trip to the line tonight.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
The first one falls. And Gordon drops them both. Greg, one of your former teammates, John Starks, would get under a guy's skin on the court. He's like a nuisance, but really opposite off the floor, away from the game.
I tell you, Kev, John's got a heart of gold, and anybody that knows him is going to be a fan of the person. John is as good a friend as I can ever recall having.
Knocked away. Stolen by Gordon. And here's Porter. He's got 8. Out of bounds. Portland takes possession.
And a chance to check out some stats for Gordon. Good season for him last year. Last year averaged 14 points per game, 7 rebounds, and 3 assists. And he's done his share of the work for the team, definitely making an impact.
Well, the numbers, if you look at them, impressive all the way around, and he's not letting the team down.
Anthony nowhere around. Portland no good that time either. The Nuggets trail by 6. Gordon finds Howard. Nurkic with the block.
At 7 feet tall, Nurkic, not easy to get around. That time throws that one away.
McCollum outside. Passes to Nurkic. And he banks in the layup. Nurkic has got 4 points in the quarter.
Now they're playing working to perfection there, if that was their plan. And if it wasn't, maybe that should be their plan.
Outside Porter from downtown. Lillard with the rebound. Lillard's got 6 rebounds here tonight. And here's Lillard. He brings it up for the Portland Trail Blazers. Anthony kicks to Lillard. Back to Anthony. Drives to the hoop. And it's sent back by Jokic.
Yeah, you like when Jokic is this active on the defensive end. More blocks, please.
Howard with a screen on Nurkic. Jokic passes to Gordon. That's in, coming off the assist from Jokic. Jokic has got 3 assists in the game. Lillard outside. Gets it to go from beyond the arc.
Well, he now has 4 3-pointers this game, guys. 2 in each half. He's really spacing out the floor for his teammates.
Rivers passes to Gordon. Outside Porter. Trailblazers leading by 8. McCollum feeling it out a bit. The 3 from Anthony. The shot will not fall. Now Denver takes it the other way. Right side Porter. He doesn't hit that one. Trailblazers shooting just 33% in the second half so far. They need to look at more high-quality shots. Pass to Anthony. Rivers against Lillard. With the drive. From 13 feet, it goes down.
And Damian doesn't need a lot of time to get a shot off and found some space there.
Now here's Howard. 7 points in the game. And Anthony sends it back. And he recovers it. Poked away. Lillard with it. And it's Howard picking him up. And oh, here we go. Lillard's got it. The fast break chance. Good work there as it goes. Lillard's got 40 points.
Boy, has he put his foot on the pedal here this quarter. He's doing a terrific job in terms of leading their offense.
And it'll go. And the Blazer lead is cut down to just 10 points on the bucket from Porter.
Well, you know, Porter can expect this. Defenses are going to try to be physical with him, try to get in his head.
Now a timeout called by Portland. So for the Trailblazers, Cantor checked in for Yusuf Nurkic. Robert Covington comes in for Norman Powell. And it's Simons in for Lillard. Here's Anthony. He kicks it to Covington. And some nice ball movement here by the Trailblazers. And it's McCollum at the elbow. Good. McCollum's got the lead up to 12 now for Portland.
Well, he knows how to get the shot off at any time on that pick and roll. Natural instincts taking over, and the experience helping McCollum as well.
Green with a screen on McCollum. There's a minute 40 left in the third quarter. Shot clock at 6.
It's pretty much the only way to keep him from taking advantage of you down low. You got to play tough, physical defense. Give him a little credit. Take some guts to keep shooting if you're struggling this bad. It's getting a little bit ugly right now.
Jokic sets the screen for Howard.
The D doesn't seem to be too worried about him from three-point range, and he shows us why. Still, I expect him to make one of those.
Cantor finds McCollum. 56 seconds left in the third quarter. Here is Howard. Pass to Harrison. Floats one up. And Covington sends it back. Here's Simons. And the call up against Jokic. That will get him his 4th foul of the game. Paul Millsap is checked in for Nikola Jokic. Nuggets on D. A 12-point game. Here's Simons. Bucket is good. Simons has got his 2nd bucket of the game to go.
Taking it up strong against size. He does not lack for confidence.
Yeah, hard to stop it there if you're the big man. That's just too good a shot and great concentration.
It's tipped. Anthony left side. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
Well, Melo's getting inside, maybe even under the skin right now of the defense.
He'll take his 3rd and 4th free throw shots of the game right here. And he knocks down the first one.
Well, Melo undoubtedly still the leader of this team in terms of when they need to calm it down and they need some offense. He's the guy they're going to look to score it.
That one falls, so he hits both of them. And here at the end of the third quarter, it's a double-digit ball game. Trailblazers lead by 16. And time to step aside quickly, but we'll be back in no time with the start of the fourth quarter. How about a look at today's State Farm assist of the game?
And definitely deserving of the prize tonight. How about the read he made here? Looking like a point guard, putting the pass right on the money.
So helpful to the offensive versatility when your bigs can create, freeing everybody up, and that cut was wide open.
And as we head into the fourth, we'll see if there's a comeback in the works or if it's more of the same from the first three quarters. Outside, McCollum on the wing, and sliding next to him is Anthony. Robert Covington out there with Enes Kanter. And it's Simons in at the one spot. That's the group on the floor for Portland. And Cantor able to finish. Cantor's got the first field goal of the fourth quarter here for the Trailblazers.
One of the game's very best offensive rebounders, Cantor also has the wherewithal to quickly convert for the score.
And Covington sends it back. Anthony looking it over. The pass to Covington. Here's Simons. Good D by Howard. The Nuggets trailed by 18. Chanchar, the pass to Harrison. Outside Howard. Good D by McCollum.
Yeah, the three-pointer has not been his weapon in this one. He had one in the first quarter and still 0 here in the second.
Anthony, the pass to Cantor. He feeds it to McCollum. Covington wide open. He fires. No good from outside.
And I thought that was going to drop. It looked good from here.
First minute and a half of basketball played here in the fourth quarter. Chanchar, no good. Trailblazers leading by 18. Here's Simons. And it's McCollum at the elbow. Passes it to Cantor. Over Harrison. Cantor's shot is off. And it's Harrison with the ball for the Nuggets. They have yet to put up any points here in the fourth.
Super job by Millsap to release the shot as soon as he gets the ball there. No time for the D to catch up.
Now a timeout called by Portland.
Timeout. Starting.
A different look now for Portland. Use of Nurkic. He's checked in for Enes Kanter. Norman Powell comes in for Anthony. And Lillard subbed in for Anthony Simons. McCollum outside. Nurkic kicks to Lillard. Nurkic a screen on Rivers. Again, the miss by the Trailblazers. They've been looking out of sync offensively.
Yeah, their offense has ground to a standstill.
Outside, Porter. And finished off by Porter.
And wait to finish and cut into that lead a little bit.
Yeah, but look at the basket guy still shaking. Here's Lillard. An easy 2 points on the layup. Lillard's got 42 in the game.
I mean, he is at his best when it matters most. This game is theirs as long as he can keep this up.
Jokic against Nurkic. Shot by Gordon, wide open. Here's Jokic, and Jokic slams it in.
Yeah, Jokic in a smart place there, collects the offensive rebound, very alert, and cleans up the mess.
McCollum dishes to Lillard. Jokic with the steal. Over 3.5 minutes through the final quarter now. Campazzo. No good on the triple. Trailblazers leading by 14. Covington kicks to Powell. He dishes it to McCollum. Shoots it up. Here's Nurkic. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
You could tell that Nurkic was looking to get the foul on that shot, and he got the job done.
First one falls for him.
Nurkic, another talented player from Europe, playing in Croatia before coming over to the NBA, and the international game continues to make an impact on how it's played here.
So he makes 1 of 2 as the second one misses. The Nuggets trail by 15. Takes a 3. Portland grabs the miss. Nurkic has got rebound number 8 now on the night. Covington into the lane. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
And you look at Robert Covington, first team all-defense in 2018, the kind of versatile stopper that every team in the league could use.
He's off on the first. And Covington may be not a star, but he's a winning player. We've seen that.
And the perfect example of that 3-and-D role player, can guard 4 or 5 positions and can definitely sling it from outside.
And he's good on the second. The Nuggets trail by 16. Campazzo, covered by Lillard, and foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
I mean, even from over here, you can see that one pretty clearly.
And let's take a moment, guys, to get your take on the scoring so far for the Blazers.
And they haven't been pushed around in the paint at all in this game. They have been the aggressors.
The other impressive part about their offense tonight has been their ability to get inside off the bounce. Lots of points in there.
And the first one at the line is good. And Brent, many players said shooting in the bubble was easier. What's your take on that?
Well, I appreciate you asking me the question, Kevin. I thought about that a lot as I was watching the playoffs last season, and I thought 2 things. One, familiar sight lines. You're going to the same gym to see the same rims over and over and over, and then maybe the extenuating circumstances of no crowd. So feeling like you're in an empty gym, one that you practice in, maybe that leads to more confidence. And we saw the numbers go up for a lot of guys, and we saw the scoring also go up. So maybe those 2 factors contributed to that.
Powell for 3, cranes the three-pointer. And the Trailblazers lead by 17.
Love the patience from Covington. Lets the situation develop and then delivers a perfect strike.
Porter outside, buries the long-range jumper.
Nice answer back there. Love to see the competitiveness.
Yeah, both teams finding ways to the three-point line and trying to take advantage from distance.
Nurkic setting the pick for McCollum. Count it. McCollum's got 21.
Well, McCollum undersized at his position, at least in terms of his strength. But he can play that way because he competes. That's a tough one there.
Now Jokic. Jokic with a screen on Lillard. Driving to the basket. Good on the shot.
Just a little bit off in the first, but he's been anything but that here in the second quarter. Really impressive to see him turn it around like that.
Nurkic a screen on Rivers. Lillard the pass to Nurkic. And finished off by Nurkic.
Smart play getting Nurkic the ball after the screen and roll. He dives towards the basket and gets the pass in a perfect spot deep in the lane.
Pass to Jokic. There's the screen. The three-pointer no good.
Not quite enough defense that time around. Just lucky he was off.
Lillard finds McCollum. Now here's Powell. The three ball. It's hauled in by Gordon. Gordon's got his fourth rebound with that last one here tonight.
It's not his best night from the field, but looking for other ways and finding them so he can chip in.
And the basket is good, and he's got a chance here for one more at the line.
One shot.
It's going to be Jokic shooting. It's going to be on Yusuf Nurkic.
One shot.
And the free throw, no good.
It didn't take too long for Jokic to blossom into one of the better young players in the league. Much quicker than most folks, I think, give him credit for.
McCollum, no good. And it's Rivers with the ball. He brings it up for the Nuggets. In the corner, it's Gordon. Hits the three-point bomb. Gordon's got 12 points in just the second half.
He was sitting back a little bit there in the first half, but feels like showtime now, and he's ready to put some major points up on the board.
Lillard fires away from way outside. The long distance three is buried.
I don't know. I'm getting the feeling as this game moves on, he's getting stronger.
Outside Gordon. Into the lane. And there it is for him.
Well, that screen wasn't quite as effective as it could be. However, they find a way to get it done. Credit the shooter for overcoming that aggressive defense.
McCollum against Porter. It's Lillard, top of the key. Down low. And Nurkic with the basket on the assist by Lillard. Lillard's got 4 assists in the game. And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line. It's on Damian Lillard.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
He misses the free throw. Anthony's checked in for Robert Covington. That's off as well, so he misses both.
And just a better job of getting to the line here in the second half. Didn't get there once in the first.
McCollum outside. Lillard against Rivers. Lillard attacking. Softly drops in the floater. Lillard's got 47 points. Time called here. The Nuggets decide to talk it over. One guy who's getting it done is Lillard.
The defense has to take the ball out of his hands. He's just knocking down every three-pointer he takes right now.
And now we present our New Balance Player of the Game, Damian Lillard.
And guys, no doubt who our pick was going to be. He's made everyone else on the court look like they're playing at half speed. It's been total domination, and you can't help but just sit back and admire that performance.
What a connection he has to these fans. They love him here. And the more he has games like this, the deeper that connection gets. The Nuggets trail by 16. Outside Porter. Jokic with the screen on Lillard. Pass to Jokic. Shot left block. No good off the back of the rim. Portland's gone 2 of 5 on three-point shots since the end of the third quarter. And Lillard gets double-teamed, and that one goes out of bounds. Last touch by Lillard.
That's tough because that one's preventable. The defense has nothing to do at all with that turnover.
On the wing, Gordon. Over Anthony. Throws it down as the official calls the foul. It may be a three-point play. It's on Damian Lillard.
Check out Gordon beating everyone to the rebound. He has a good nose for the ball.
One shot.
Here's Lillard. McCollum outside, and he drives in. Fouled in the act of shooting. Gets the bucket anyway, so a three-point play chance for him.
Well, C.J. McCollum could teach a class on how to get in one opportunities.
And McCollum on the floor, all business. Off the court, he's a very outspoken player, very colorful guy. And Greg, you were saying you see a future in media for him when he stops playing.
No doubt about it, Kevin. I mean, McCollum spoke up quickly about the seriousness of the virus when they were playing. He's very knowledgeable and shares what's on his mind. A media position after he's done playing is a very real possibility if he chooses to.
The Nuggets trail by 16. The pass to Gordon. To the middle. Jokic kicks to Rivers. 6 to shoot. Jokic sets the screen for Rivers. No one covering.
Now that's a big part of how Austin Rivers is making his living, attacking out of the pick and roll.
Trailblazers leading by 14. Lillard with it. Nurkic a screen on Rivers. Lillard and Damian Lillard with the jam.
Making the most of the screen. That's how it's done.
And it's in the perfect spot. Greg frees him up to get all the way to the bucket.
Really not enough help there. Lack of communication on the backside.
Deflects the pass. And here's McCollum. Lillard outside. Takes a step back. McCollum passes to Pop. Back to McCollum. The three. And another three for Portland.
Well, that's a go-to for CJ. He looks to spray it from three-point line as much as he possibly can.
The Nuggets trailed by 19.
And so just rolling to the finish line now in what has been a very confident-looking performance for the Trailblazers.
Fewer miscues made the difference.
Yeah, I mean, a great all-around effort. Not only did they minimize their turnovers, but kept the pressure up on D, forcing the other team to commit turnovers.
And it'll go down as their first official win of the new year. And what a tremendous standout performance it was for Damian Lillard.
Just an outpouring of points from him. Nobody could do much to keep him from dropping it in.
So Portland ends up going with the new group. .110 left in the fourth quarter. And 2 free throws coming up, unable to get that one to go with all the contact. Greg, the NBA under Adam Silver has been aggressive looking for ways to enhance the product and attract fans. Where do you fall on that point? Push the envelope or don't rock the boat, or maybe somewhere in between?
I think it might be somewhere in between. These days, people's attentions can be pulled in so many different directions. I think they're smart to not rest on their laurels and to continue to try to evolve. But with that evolution, sometimes it's not going to come over as well as they would like. But I'm a fan of some of the experiments, I should say, that we've tried thus far, and I hope the league continues to push the envelope.
That's a good thought. That's also good, so he hits both free throws. 1:05 left in the fourth quarter. Passes it to Najee. Can they get it? Rebound by the Trailblazers. And the shot is good.
Making every effort to put this game on ice.
You love that the guys are staying aggressive late in this ball game, just not wanting to let go of the rope.
Pass to Harrison. And Shaquille Harris gets the whistle that time. That's his third foul of the game.
And really just a great play to sacrifice his body and take the charge.
.27 seconds left to play here in the fourth. Pass to Hollis Jefferson. Here's Leaf. Back to Hollis Jefferson. Down to 5 on the shot clock. The Trailblazers need to get off a shot. This one for 3. Chanchar grabs the miss. And so Portland takes this one, but by a big margin. It was a tale of two teams tonight, one that was in total control, operating flawlessly, and the other just searching for answers that they could never find.
I mean, the energy here is just so tremendous. Fans involved from the get-go, and once they started to really pour it on, it was fun to see that rhythm and flow from their perspective.
And now let's check in with David Aldridge reporting from the sideline for our player of the game. David, take it away.
Kevin, thanks a lot. Dame, you guys got off to a slow offensive start, but came back and got the win. What got going?
It wasn't the prettiest game. We didn't shoot the ball well, but we just had to find ourselves. I think we did a great job of sticking with it. Some shots started to fall and we was able to pull away.
And that ball goes in the basket, everything changes, right? Thanks, Dame. Back to you, Kevin.
All right, David, great job. Thanks so much. And that about wraps it up. For Brett Berry, Greg Anthony, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan along with our 2K Sports crew. So long.
it.